Hi, I'm Vanessa Clare, interior designer from Clare Design and lead client on this project.
I am Craig Clare, engineer by trade and a reluctant client of said designer.
This renovation is 7 years in the making. We have been in the townhouse for 7 years renting and we're finally able to purchase. And now going through with doing a full overhaul of the townhouse to make it everything that I wanted it to be from the moment we moved in. So the house was outdated. All the bathrooms were original, so very small tiles. The cabinetry was old, falling apart. Craig had to screw together a few behind my back.
General maintenance, nothing out of the ordinary.
Yes, but tried to hide it from me so that we wouldn't have to renovate.
For years.
For years. My vision for this space was to have a more open concept living area. Before the kitchen was closed off, we had a very small pass-through, which really served no purpose. We took out the wall between the kitchen and the living dining space to be able to open it out and reorganize the kitchen in a way that functions to allow guests to help themselves without having to come into the main kitchen space. So a lot of thought went into how the cabinets were going to be laid out, what was going to go where. We also took out the original French doors and louvered windows that led onto the patio and are putting just a big sliding door there. And I think that that's going to really make a difference. How is it different renovating my own space versus a client's space? We've been in our space for 7 years, so I really knew when we were ready to start what we were gonna do. Well, it was a fight to get the reno started anyway because Craig really, he just didn't want to do it. And I had to explain to him that, you know, renting the space is fine, but once we owned it, being a designer, you can't have people coming into our house looking the way it did, aside from the fact that it really just needed to function better. And I was just dying to have a really nice space, you know? Hi guys, welcome to my new old kitchen, or my old new kitchen. This is the biggest part of the transformation that we did to the house. We opened out the kitchen and made it full open concept with the rest of the space, which brought so much light into the space. We modernized the cabinetry, used these beautiful quartz countertops from Active, new stove from Active, and what it did was it really allowed the space to feel bigger, and it opened it out and gave us more space for entertaining, so people could sit on the outside of the kitchen while I'm in here cooking or making little nibbles, pouring some wine, and letting a lot of light through also by taking that wall down. It really just helped the space feel brighter, bigger, and more opening and welcoming. And I just love it. So this process was a very quick turnaround. It took us 2 months to do the renovation, and to be able to do everything that we wanted to do in that timeline, it was really important for us to make sure that my husband and I had a budget in mind, and that we made sure that we selected all of the pieces, or as many of the pieces, very early in the game, so that we wouldn't be scrambling for things at the last minute, which would have increased the cost of the items because we would have been making last minute snap decisions. So we took our time and we chose all of the light fixtures, and we made sure that we knew how we wanted them to function. We also wanted a very modern and minimalist kind of feel throughout the space. So lighter colors on the walls, very sleek cabinetry, and we liked a lot of black mixed in to pop against the lighter walls. So all of our light fixtures are black. They're different in each room. So the bathrooms, each bathroom has different black light fixtures. The coordinating light fixtures are in the living room, and then we have a different one in the hallway. So everything ties together, but it doesn't feel too matchy-matchy. We also updated our staircase railings so that they look more modern, and continued with the black theme that's also matched on the sliding grills that we put in. Also, another feature that I really love about this house is originally we had French doors with louvered windows, which blocked some of the line of sight from the front of the house out to the garden area. And now with our sliding doors, we can see all the way outside from inside, and it just feels like the space is bigger and it brings the outside in. My husband and I are so happy with how everything came together, and we are loving all of the tiles and the fixture selections that we were able to get from Active to do all of the floor spaces and bathroom spaces in our house. We really wouldn't have been able to do it without them.